Alright, welcome to another day of Ather Raids. We are taking on a Japanese player here against a Medius, and we're going to try out the Byleth team, Fallen Byleth. I haven't used her in forever, and I want to see if she still holds up. So let's take a swing at it. We're going to go ahead and put her in the mix and see how she fares. Although this isn't like, you know, the most updated defense. Usually she would win these, but I don't know. I think I even took her off summoner support, so this Crom might be a little bit of a problem for her to get through, but we'll see. Yeah, let's set it up and then get going. This is pretty much all plus 10s here. Pretty much all plus 10s, except for the Embla and the Catcher, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be a pretty strong challenge. Not quite sure how to set this up here, because I gotta break some stuff. Gotta break the Panic Manor. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get up there. We're gonna be like right where that Panic Manor is. And then see how she does. I could have went with the Fjorm team on this one, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end up being a Fjorm week, so I kind of wanted to give Byleth a chance, at least one. I also could have tried to do a hit and run, but
yes.
I feel lazy. I feel kind of lazy, so I kind of like didn't want to do that.
Maybe this way.
So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and set this up. We're gonna have to go on turn 2, and then we take it from there.
I agree.
Alright, let's break this Panic Manor and then get going. Who do I break this Panic Manor with, though? Byleth,
the
probably.
unknown beckons.
But I want...
Which path to take?
I want Gato to be behind her. So, how does this work?
Good morning.
How do I do this? Give me a sec here.
Upon your word. The unknown beckons.
Ready.
Okay, I think I almost got it. We're gonna have Gato be the one to break the Panic Manor. Now I just need to provide the peony support.
Have you made ready?
Where do I dance from?
Good morning.
I guess here is fine. I don't see any reason why not to. I should get it, no? I think so. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, whatever. It should be fine. It's only -6 to attack and speed, so we should be able to handle it nonetheless, I'm assuming. But let's break this and then send Byleth up there.
Have you made ready?
Yo, look at those debuffs from the Panic Manor. Jeez.
Well.
But yeah, it's gone now, so we should be fine. No other debuffs.
Have you made ready?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's do this here. And here we go, here comes Crom. Plus 10 Valentine's Crom. Hits for a ton. Okay.
Hey, with your
And I'm missing the kill.
Let's talk about our feelings.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Hey, with your legs.
I heal 7, but I don't believe that's gonna be enough.
You dare touch me?
At least you got me back over to 25%. But ooh, that is a lot of damage. I think I'm out of vantage range here. Yep. Yep.
By your side.
Ooh, that's really close. Geez. If I was able to vantage there, I would have gotten that, but out of vantage range, just a little bit too much for Fallen Byleth there. I think I probably should put her back on summoner support if I'm gonna do this omni tanking thing with her. But yeah, let's go to another one. My bad. Okay, so we're taking on Chaotic here, and he has an Embla. We're gonna go ahead and use the Fjord team since I have to have no counter disrupt here. We're gonna go with Gateau and Fjorm to take out the two healers, and Fjorm to take out the Sonoka. Gatekeeper should stop them from warping, but I do actually want them to warp down. Otherwise, they're going to cause a problem on turn 2. So we're going to put Gatekeeper in the corner, just so that they can indeed warp, and then take it from there. I think the only one we don't want to get hit by is Elise, dual release, because she does have that flash effect. For Embla, really. It's going to affect us at melee range, so we'll deal with dual release on the next turn. But for now, this should do. Flyer line, not too complicated if you have the right pieces. If you have a unit with no counter disrupt, this is pretty easy for you to deal with. Otherwise, it probably would be a problem. We have Gateau here for AoE protection.
I agree.
And yeah, we should be pretty good just from here. So let me finish my setup. And
Here I go.
Where to
we'll
today?
get going. Alright, we're gonna put I think we're gonna put Gatekeeper in the corner. I just wanted to see how I can get this
Which path?
dance off.
Maybe this
The
way.
unknown.
Yeah, Peony is probably the best to put here. Alright, this should do. Here we go. Anoka? Nope. Valencia? Now she does inflict guard when she gets her special off.
I will stop you.
But I don't think that'll be a problem.
I think not.
Yep, Gateau deals with this quite fine. Okay, Hanoka, where's the card? And then, oh, I didn't like that jump. Sonya. I didn't like that. What do I do about that? This is not a good position here because she's gonna go after Asker. Since he's gonna take the most damage from the AoE, which is not good. How do I resolve this problem here?
I feel faint.
We're gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive on this one.
So hot.
And then if Duo Elise attacks, we won't be able to counterattack the Embla, but that should be fine because she shouldn't double, which means she won't get Gale Force off even though she has Heavy Blade.
Upon your word.
What do I do here? I need to get up there. What's the smite? Nope. Reposition? No.
Which path to take?
Can I ask her to safety instead? I don't believe so. He's already in the best spot. So we're gonna have to go up there somehow.
I go.
With Fjorm here. Thinking on the fly. How do we adjust?
I agree.
Okay. I think I'm getting a plan. I think I almost have a plan here.
I feel faint.
Because I have Cancel 1 from Bonus Doubler from Legendary Elliewood. So we break this, cancel 1 up, dance, take out Sonya, and then let Fjorm tank from there.
Here I go.
I think that's the solution.
I feel faint.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And then we'll put like Gatekeeper behind her just so she has no follow-up for the next turn. And we should be good to go from there. We don't need AoE protection anymore since there are no more AoE units once we take out Sonya. And we'd only have the Emblas left to fight, and Fjorm will win that matchup 10 times out of 10. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any rallies or anything like that that could potentially cause problems.
So hot.
Nope. Here we go.
Ready. I feel faint.
Bye-bye Sonya. Bye-bye AoE. And then we win from here. We won't be able to attack Embla unless Embla attacks first, but I believe Duo Elise will attack first. And what'll happen is that the flash effect will kick in, and Fjorm doesn't have no C disrupt at 1 range. It's only at 2 range. So
I go.
Embla will be around. Both Emblas will still be around, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Where to today? Let's see now.
I agree.
I also just saw the new banner. It's Ather, and that's pretty interesting. She seems pretty strong. I was actually looking at the kit and I was thinking this would have probably been better if it was male Ather, since it's, I don't know, it just made more sense to me thematically for it to be male Ather, but I guess waifus sell more, so that's probably why he got benched. But I don't know. I guess because this is not like a good time for orbs. Everybody's pretty much out of orbs after CYL, so maybe if they put male Ather on that banner, it wouldn't have sold as well. And that's probably why they went with female Ather. But she looks good. Very interested in her negating DR effects, and if that is applicable to like a range unit, if you support her with like a range nuke, because what that means is that you're going to be able to use your range nuke as a
My turn?
oh, basically everybody's going to be able to bypass DR now. So I think IS is kind of switching away from damage reduction. I don't know if it's too early to say that, but that's what it looks
So
like.
hot.
Because if you're cutting everybody's damage reduction, that means nobody has damage reduction. And that's kind of what Ather is doing with her support. So all of those armored units with DR through Savvy Fighter, it's starting to have less and less value. So it's going to be interesting to see what we end up with from here.
What's your plan?
You know, actually, I want to talk about my defensive build this week real quick. I think I may have made my defense too strong.
Where to today?
And yes, there is such a thing where, depending on how you build your defense, it's going to influence the particular play style from your opponent. Sometimes if you're, like, let's say you have a save unit on your defense, near save and far save, then the opponent is more than likely to try to tank the fence based on who your nukes are. They're probably going to try to set up a save ball or send out an Omni tank and try to figure it out that way. But because Embla is bonus this season,
Good morning.
and I recently upgraded my Ascended Joshua, and I really wanted to test him out,
I agree.
it hasn't worked particularly well because Ascended Joshua
I feel faint.
has a sweep effect in his weapon.
The
So
unknown
depending
beckons.
on where the enemy baits from, they won't be able to counterattack. And when you combo that with no saves, as well as feud, which means
My
no
turn?
Fallen Maria,
I go.
you've kind of put the opposition in a pretty tough spot. And you're basically forcing them to basically either hit and run or try to gale force against your defense. And unfortunately, that's what's been happening. Well, I've only gotten like 3 defense replays, and yeah, from what I've seen, I can pretty much predict how the rest of the week is going to go. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to try to tank it, which is unfortunate because that was the whole point of investing into the Joshua, so that somebody would try to tank it just to see what the matchups are like. But yeah, I'm going to have to change my defense, which is fine because I have like 3 more which I've built. So I'm just going to swap out for one of the other ones that allow more room for the opposition to work in. I think I said this back a couple of videos ago that I always like to give the opponents a chance, because if you don't, then you know they're going to either give up or they're going to try to hit and run, and it's not very entertaining for defense replays when I make the video. So yeah, I'm going to swap to one of the other defenses that does a little bit better in that regards. But GG's, you'll see the outcome.